The Super Bowl. Did you watch the big game, as we all call it out
Of
here
course
in
not.
Vegas?
Of course I did.
No.
Of course I didn't. No, never that.
Couple of
What do you
things.
think
The
this is?
game, I thought the game was good. I really wish that Odell didn't go down with an injury. At least he got to score a touchdown. I don't know if there's a lot of Odell haters out there, but dude's a good receiver.
Yeah.
But he got to catch a touchdown. He the first scorer of for the Rams, I believe. And then he tried to catch a pass, came down real hard, knees shot, whatever. But Rams ended up
Like a
winning.
like a serious need.
It looks like one of those where he came down and it kind of looked like it hyperextended a little bit, and
Okay.
then it was like a stinger all the way up through his body. He didn't even catch the ball. Like he had the ball wide open, and then whatever that stinger shit was in his knee, he dropped that shit, went straight to the ground.
Done.
Game over.
Yeah.
But he was crying after the game, which, hey, if I just won a Super Bowl to cap off my career, that'd be cool too. So
Maybe he
happy.
wanted to be one of those, game changers in the
Yeah.
game. Like he wanted that
Oh
to
yeah.
count for more.
I was, you know what? I was happy for him and all that stuff. But let me tell you, like, nobody really commented on the game in from what I saw afterwards. Everybody commented on the halftime show, and there is an obvious difference of generations. So older
I'm,
folks,
at least it wasn't Aerosmith though. Real quick, just want to say, at least it wasn't like Aerosmith or
and
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 nothing against them, but
that's not a dig on Aerosmith, but um, it I love the halftime show. It's fantastic. I got to see all the people that rapped or
I watched
sang
it on YouTube. Yeah,
when I was in high school. Like these songs they were singing were songs that came out when I was in high school, and I listened to this music in high school. The
weird that
where I
demo.
was, yeah, I was watching the game, and everyone went nuts when halftime started. And it's wild to think that Snoop Dogg still commands this much respect in music. When you heard that da 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 da, and he came out,
Yeah,
started crip walking all over the place, and it was like, it brought you back to like 95, 96 again, and you're
yeah.
seeing young Snoop, and now you got old Snoop out here dancing and moving around and everything, and singing. I mean, I don't know if he's lip syncing or whatever. I heard, you know, old lady, old lady Christie was talking about Eminem's lip syncing, and I'm like, man, the halftime show, unless you're singing the national anthem, nobody is calling you out for being able to dance and sing all these high
Yeah.
notes or even rap without being out of breath. It'd be
It was interesting
difficult.
because listening to it, I don't think Dre was lip syncing because his the pacing and the way he was rhyming sounded way different from the track, unless he
Gotcha.
re-recorded it a different way.
He
It
might
sounded
have.
like Dre was really saying his lyrics, but who
It's
knows?
possible. Plus,
I
he
could be
wasn't
wrong.
really dancing around too much. I mean, he's not.
No,
I
Dre ain't
never.
moving.
No, he wasn't moving in his 20s. I don't think he's going to move around in his 50s or 60s, however old he is.
Well, I don't know. It was the world class wrecking crew. He was on the
Exactly.
cover with the glitter.
I don't think he was dancing though. Uh, and then, oh man, did 50 Cent get trolled? Everybody was calling him Dollar Bill
But hold on,
because it looked like he.
I'm confused. I'm gonna be honest. I'm confused. It's not like he was all of a sudden weighed 400 pounds.
No, no. I mean, him and I mean, I'd say if I put on a tank top, I'm definitely not slim,
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
but
It's like seeing people like okay, like we've talked about this before on the podcast. I told you the only time I've ever seen Big Hurt Frank Thomas in person, I was like, I thought he was a defensive end at first, just out of the corner of my
he's a
eye.
big dude.
I was like, this dude is gigantic, right? But he's not. He's not like that shredded, striation big. He's just a big dude,
Yeah,
right? Like he's got steel muscle with he's like a tire, right? You got the steel
he's
woven
huge.
muscle fiber and you got that rubber coating over the top. Like that's how he's built.
He's a
And
big
so
dude.
for people to be It's kind of like that. It's kind of like what we talked about with our best friend Al Roker, right? When somebody goes from one way to another, all of a sudden everybody went, oh. Okay, so
Yeah,
50 went from being in shape for most of his career to A, who knows, maybe he's doing a movie role where he had to gain weight, or B, maybe he just isn't working out or he had an injury that he could, I don't know. But then again, he was hanging upside down. I don't know.
he was. He was. Maybe it had a little extra pump, and then it had to like go down.
How about
People were
Kendrick?
talking about. I thought Kendrick was great.
Me too.
I was hoping he would come out with another album soon. I mean, what
I
is it?
think he
He's
has
got.
one coming this year.
Does he have two albums or just
On
one?
one.
He only has one
One
out.
more with one more with TDE.
Okay.
No, he's done. He's got Good Kid, Mad City, and Damn, right?
So he's got two.
Oh no, and a Pimp a Butterfly. So Good Kid, Mad
Okay.
City, to Pimp a Butterfly, and Damn, and he has one more
There
under
you go.
TDE. And then he said he's done. He didn't say he's retiring. He just said he's done with his
Mm,
obligations to TDE.
good.
So who knows?
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to another album. I think he was. I thought he was pretty good. All the routines and stuff. Even him, like he's moving around.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell if he was lip syncing or not. I can tell you right now. Some of the people I was around were like, "Who the hell is that? I've never even heard of that. I don't know who that guy is." And I'm like, "Well, there were older
well,
people
yeah,
that I was
yeah.
around,
Oh,
and maybe
there
they don't."
he's 30 to 40 years younger than you. That's who he
Right.
is.
Right.
Well, that's his.
His performance was good. Boy, oh boy, Eminem got dragged for kneeling, which I couldn't figure out if he was kneeling in to be in line with whatever Kaepernick was doing, or what. I don't know, because I didn't hear his take on everything. Like, hey, I'm gonna kneel for support or anything like that. I never heard anything like that. So I don't know if he.
I don't think M felt that he had to speak on whatever he wanted to do,
Okay,
and he just did it. Here I'm going to say this, and obviously
preach,
this
Greg.
is what we do is we give
Say it,
everybody the
Greg.
social commentary that they need.
Give it to him, Greg.
Um, Eminem has always been. People want to paint the picture otherwise, but in my opinion, and from everything I've seen, Eminem's always been that white guy that is the biggest ally for black artists. Um, like who's Eminem's favorite rapper?
Uh,
Tretch and Redman. Like
Seriously?
he talks about Tretch and Redman as and Cool G Rap as the gods of rap music, right? Um,
I didn't know that.
you don't see him talk about like House of Pain inspired me, and that's no like
I got you.
Eminem is like the dude is legit. That's what he's about. You look at what he did with Shady Records, and what I'm saying like 50 Cent, was under that umbrella. It's
Oh,
just,
I've
it's
I
just
I've seen people try to get 50 Cent to say, like, if Eminem said something controversial, did something controversial, they would try to get 50 Cent to say something not derogatory, but maybe adverse to Eminem. And 50 goes,
mhm.
I don't give a shit what you say. I will never speak poorly on Eminem. And I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, Eminem's definitely said and done some shit in his time, but he must
Right.
have
I mean,
the people in his crew
but
definitely ain't gonna go against him.
that kind of brought me to the part about people getting upset that Eminem kneeled, right? Like I saw people on Twitter, like one dude was like, "Oh, you're gonna lose, you just lost a fan for life." I'm like, of everything, Eminem made rap music about killing his wife and mom and putting bodies in the trunk
And that's
and
what's
all
doing it.
that, and that's what offends you?
Right. That's pretty
Move to
funny.
Canada. Move to Canada. Move to Canada.
He
Get your
probably can't.
CDL and move to Canada.
Probably can't because the trucks are
No,
blocking all
Canada
the
don't want
roads.
us either. You got
Be like, oh man, I'm moving out of US because of Eminem, and now I can't even get to Canada.
you pull up to Canada with your U-Haul, and it's a 40-mile
I
line.
love it. I love it. You're gonna be in line for a
Oh
while.
my god!
So anyway, I thought the halftime show for me, the halftime show was the highlight of the Super Bowl. All the songs. Mary J. Blige, you know what? She ain't no spring chicken. I mean, whether she sang or she did lip singing, I really don't care. Those songs are
Mhm.
all part of the playlist of my high school years. So I thought it was
And
fantastic.